We've got English champ, Lightning Linus Udofia, and we've got British champ, Brad Pauls.
Me, yeah.
Now, if you turn and look at the young man next to you, he is giddy with excitement of another
giddy.
Cornish Don. Like he's
the only other Cornish Don.
Yeah.
the only other Cornish Don, but also like how excited are you to be in between them two?
I'm very excited. I'm pretty erect right now.
Always.
Here we go.
Here we are.
Start it
He's
off
straight in. Right. I just want to have we'll have a little go over the weekend's fights because I think that this is a prime opportunity to go over it. This thing has just landed from Riyadh.
Yep.
Right. How was it, Sam? Did you have a nice time?
It was crazy.
Did you have to ask who Busta Rhymes was?
Yes.
I thought you might have done.
Yes, I did. His chair, by the way, said Buster Rhymes.
So then why did you ask who he was then?
Well, I don't know who he is, but I'm just saying that's what.
You don't know who Busta Rhymes is?
This is what I'm
too
saying,
young
see,
for it.
Linus?
How old are you?
21.
Different era.
I'm old, innit?
Crazy.
Oh, I'm fucking old.
Yeah, no.
What's your date of birth?
You're like
2003.
Oh, my, I started boxing in 2003.
Oh, that's
mate.
rough.
I'd been in this country 2 years in 2003. That's crazy.
You know who else he doesn't know it is? Run DMC. He'd never heard of LL Cool J until
No, come on.
I could have bought a single today from a record like it.
Honestly,
99. I can't remember what one it was.
honestly, the amount of times he's just said it's from before I was born, and I'm like, yeah, but like we all knew stuff from before.
Yeah.
Just doesn't happen with the kids these days. No. So yeah, he had no idea who Busta Rhymes. What about Sierra? Did you know who Sierra was?
I did have to ask.
Like, you know,
Do you know who Missy Elliott was?
It was a sick concert though.
It was, but did you know who Missy was?
I didn't know who any of them were, to be honest. I knew a few of the songs, but yeah, there was a lot of lasers and pyro. It was pretty sick. But yeah, the card itself was such a blur. Like, I was at that arena, I think 5 p.m. till 5 a.m. or something stupid like that.
Right.
So it kind of all merged into one. And it was absolute carnage towards the end. But it was a very good night of boxing.
It was. Guys, what are we willing to do to get on a turkey card?
Turkey.
Yeah, Riyadh season card. Mr.
Don't
Alashar.
pretend you don't
fight
know
my
who it
own
is.
mum
You'd fight your own mum.
in Saudi.
Yeah,
Fact.
100%. 100%.
For the money, for
She get
what
tuned.
they're paying out there, I'll fight my own mum and sister on the same night.
Really?
Yeah.
I respect that.
It's different level.
This is entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
This
is true entrepreneurial.
I'll buy something out of it. She'll get something out of it.
If it helps, I'll fight his mum as well. and his sister. I'm not talking about boxing. I'm not
You
talking
could have
about
suggested
boxing.
them scrapping each other.
No, we're not doing that. They're friends.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too far.
They're friends. Plus, we already did that on
I'll
the
do
one.
that. I'll do that on a Turk card.
The price is
Holiday,
right.
innit? Holiday after.
All right. Let's run it. So Mr. Alashar comes up, and I mean, obviously, he doesn't do stairs, and he just gives away G-wagons for fun. Like he's just running the game, right? He says X amount of cash to you, X amount of cash to you. What are we telling Terry? We're saying, Terry, look, shut up, you're going to get your percentage.
Yeah, we got a house to pay for, man. Sorry.
Flip a coin.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
If it's
Fairest way,
life changing,
yeah.
flip a coin. I mean, I like Linus, but
Yeah, I like Brad. I like Brad. He's all right.
Money,
He's all right.
Flip a coin, innit? Tell me, all right.
I mean, there's probably a
Tell me
part
loads
of
of
him.
money, he gets
10%.
Yeah. I mean, he smashed
It'll be
it
sweet.
himself.
Yeah, I think it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a part of him that would like it just to have like the puppetry of controlling humans to that level. Like, there's certain things that just a certain amount of cash can buy, and that's like, there's true power, isn't it?
That's turkey, I'll shake.
All right, let's make it a little bit even more awkward. What's the figure?
My mortgage.
Mortgage.
Yeah, my mortgage.
Okay. You'd have to tell me the actual figure. What about you, Brad? How much is it going to cost? Are you going to say it's going to cost 30 quid?
No, I think I'd have to walk away with like 500k. I think I've said this in another interview years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, about 5. I'd have to walk away like 500. So that's pretty life changing, isn't it?
500 grand.
I think 100 grand's life changing.
500 grand's all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. If
Take
someone
home,
gave me
yeah?
8 grand, the trajectory of my life at the minute changes. Like, you know, like
Do you know what?
500
Fair
grand.
enough, it does, though.
You know what I mean? Like 8 grand, it pays out a few debts, and then you're just like, all right, cool. I'm all right now.
Now I'm going to get some
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. Now I've got it up. The credit rating comes back up. I do some more debts, get some more loans, and we're sorted. Right, main event. What did you think, Brad? Hit me.
I thought Bivol nicked it. He was busier. Very like neat defensively. He didn't get caught clean too many times. And when he landed in flurries. Obviously, overall, I'd say he landed more. Like Linus said, it's not like some mad robbery, but I think they've got to run it back. I think Bivol was deserved winner by 2 rounds, maybe.
Interesting. Linus?
Yeah, like I said to you earlier, I'm not mad either way. 7-5. I think it was 7-5 Bivol, but if they said it was a draw, fair. Beterbiev, I see why. I don't agree with it, but I see why. But like I said to you, if you want to get in depth with it, the last couple rounds, the last 3 or 2 rounds, you go, Beterbiev really stuck it on Bivol a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
And yeah, I think it was just Bivol moving back a bit more that gave him the rounds, but Beterbiev was trying to do that the whole fight, and Bivol kind of shut him out with the combination punches going in and out. And that's why I think Bivol won it. I think that's why he done it. Don't get me wrong, he lost the last quarter of the fight, but I don't think he I don't think he lost the fight. But I'm not screaming robbery. No way. Yeah,
it was a close fight, right? Like you can argue either way. Like the first 3 or 4, pretty clearly Bivol. Maybe round 4 was, you could have an argument either way. Middle rounds were Beterbiev. There was a little bit of Bivol at the end, and then like Beterbiev took it at the end. Like pause. I'm gonna. I thought Beterbiev won, but then I'd also had quite a lot to drink. So at that point we were live, and yeah, you and turned things off. It was really fun. Really fun. Sounds about right. Yeah. Keep your feet away. Would you see it again?
100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
100%.
Would you see it next though?
Yeah, he's getting old.
That's the problem, isn't it? Because like it's not going to happen for 6 months. 6 months he's going to be 40. But maybe,
and he might be injured. He might get injured in between.
Neither of them can really fight anyone else though in that division. Like they've kind of gone through.
There's no one else really to fight other than each other.
Yeah. Like everyone who's kind of just below them, they've already fought and beat.
Yeah.
Bar Boatsi, really.
Yeah, but even then, Boatsi versus Bivol doesn't sell.
No.
It doesn't sell at all, does it? Yeah. Boatsi yard sells.
Yeah, very good fight out.
You know, Boatsi and Bivol are Beterbiev. No one like
same side of the street now, I think.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They are. Yeah, it's a little bit, I think, contentious. But he's fighting next week at Stratford, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or this week. He's fighting on the 19th.
Yeah.
Shout out.
On the Zim card.
Yeah. I'm quite looking forward to that one. It's quite a nice card. There's a lot of loved ones on it. Dan's on there, TKV's on there, Yard's on there, Adam Azim's. He's a good talent.
If I'm TKV after that fight, I am looking down the camera and I'm calling out Fraser Clark. Because he really wants that fight, and now's the best time to do it.
Now is the best time for it. It's a great point.
It's always, look, I don't know about you, Brad, but I always feel weird about like when someone goes, call out the person that just lost. I'm like, I feel so weird. I feel like it's a bit sourceless. It's a bit like, why do you want the guy that just lost?
I agree with you. It's like
that's weird, isn't it?
You're picking an easier choice. You pick it on purpose. Like.
But personally, just my pride. Someone said to me, after Hamza Shiraz, so call that Tardeni. I'm like, bit sourceless,
yeah.
A bit weird. I mean, it does make sense
low class,
to me,
isn't it? It's uncouth.
Low class. Low class.
Yeah. It's a bit low.
The word.
Uncouth.
All right. What about the other side of things? You know, like when you've seen it before, where they'll have you in the crowd, waiting to get up on it and give it the WWF. Like I'm next. How do you feel about that one?
Like Conor Benn and Eubank.
Yeah, I did that with Taylor Jones. Funny enough, in the Southern area, Brentwood. That was crazy. That was fun. Yeah, nearly started a fight. Yeah, that was crazy.
About right.
Yeah, that was wicked. I actually really enjoyed it. That was wicked.
I mean, you got to enjoy Brentwood. There's nothing not to enjoy in Brentwood, mate. That's fact.
That was wicked.
Yeah.
That was wicked.
Proper enjoyed that.
I think it sells. It's a pantomime, isn't it? A lot of the time, there might not be real beef there, but it helps sell the fight and it builds a story. So you can see why they do it. But yeah, you got to call out the winner. So like the Eubank Ben situation, it's good that obviously the Eubank needed to win and look good for that to sell the next fight. Business.
But like who are you going to give it the beef to though?
It's not a style, mate.
But this is it.
It's not.
But this is why
it's Brad Paul's press conference.
Yeah.
I ain't going to chat shit about them. I've got a lot of respect for them. I just want to go off.
Yeah, but that's why it's so fun. Like to see you doing it with like the chill Cornish lad just giving it a little bit large.
You'd see it so fake, man.
Yeah.
I'm not good with all the banter and that. I'll do it wrong. I'll just have a tear up. You know what I mean?
What would it take for you to switch?
£500,000, I think. Cash.
Yeah.
I think you'd actually have to like do something. Go to like I'm the same as it. I just save it. Like we got to fight anyway. Like what's the point of calling each other names? It's a bit.
So some of them like love it though. Like the guy who we got, like Dennis McCann, Liam Davis. They like feed off it. I could like tell Liam Davis before an interview, look down that camera and slag off X, and he'll do it for like 5 minutes. He loves it.
Liam's crazy though. Like there is nothing. I mean, the only thing crazier than Liam is his teeth. But but there is something in that kid. He's a lovely kid. And then if you just literally just say to him, that person just looks at you a little bit funny, he wants to kill him.
Yeah,
like he's got like the. But
he's got a kill. He's got a switch in it. Some people got it.
Yeah,
some people just got it.
Like you two seem chill. Like.
But I think in the ring, it still makes no difference.
It doesn't make difference in the ring.
Outside of the ring, or you can be chill outside the ring. When you get in there, you can be vicious either way. It makes no difference, really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think it makes no odds inside the ring. You are or you are out. You either kill her in there or not. So it's all like extra, I think, like persona.
How do we feel about the Connor persona then? Because it was a lot, wasn't it? In a leather shirt.
Honest.
Talk to me about how much it'll cost to get you in that leather shirt.
I don't think I got a price for that one.
Yeah, that's a persona.
That's a bold movement. That's a bold movement. It's not my sort of style.
It's not your style.
No. It sells again. It does.
All right, but look.
Sells,
I mean, maybe after that $500,000 comes in, we could get you in an all leather outfit. Getting a little bit.
Imagine how awkward it is.
It's a little bit sus. I mean, like there's.
Welcome to Fighting Words.
Yeah, welcome to Fighting Words. There's pink everywhere, and we're ready to go.
Nah, it's not for me.
Not for you, no.
Not for me, unless it's like a sponsor's page for it or something. Then. Do you know what I mean?
That's a very niche sponsor.
You're looking for sponsors as well.
Such a niche sponsor.
Yeah,
Were you going to be sponsored by LGBTQ plus?
Everyone, Bud Light or something.
But I don't think. Yeah. I mean, that again. That's a turkey move when he's just like, I'm going to sponsor you lot to start wearing rascal outfits.
Yeah. Money's power, isn't it?
Money is power.
If he says it, you're doing it, son.
I'd wear a dress if he gave me the right money. I'd be fine. Yeah, I'd do a mini dress. I'd look like one of the Brentwood girls. Linus, you know this already.
No comment. No comment.
No comment.
No comment.
Listen, it's all gone wrong. After you found out I'm not a football fan, nothing should shock you.
Oh, nothing does.
No, mini skirt vibes.
Nothing does.
Yeah. Anywho, right. What did we think of Junior? We don't have to be from an analytical, objective standpoint. How did we feel Junior did on that fight? Because from us on the telly, he started out amazing.
Yeah.
Then he kind of did better than what he did with Mark Morrison when he was like, "Oh yeah, I just wanted the rounds." You're like, "Oh mate, did you though?" Right, but this time at least he got the stoppage. Right. 6 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I think he's like you said. I think he started off really well, really sharp, looked really good, and just kind of like I think at one point, look, no disrespect to his opponent, but there weren't that much trouble in him.
No,
do you know what I mean? It got a bit messy at points, and he kind of just you could see it. Stoppage was going to come, and they found a home for that right hand to the body, and that left just the body work in general. I think he did really well, and he just kind of went through the motions after like the first 3 rounds, and you can see where it like slowed down a little bit, and he didn't look that great, but I think he looked really good. I think he personally looked really good.
Yeah,
because he ain't fought since he beat
13 months. Liam.
Yes, yeah Liam. So I for that amount of time out of the ring, I think he looked good.
Yeah. I mean, he's always like in proper shape, and he's always fun to watch. It's just, yeah. I don't know if he tries to do things like I don't. Have either one of you two sparred him?
No.
But I think he did what Eubank always does. Is like he's not going to like slippery outbox him the whole fight. He's going to use it. He's strong. He's got a good engine. Eventually, he'll wear him down and he'll get to him.
Yeah.
But it was like what was coming back at him. Nothing too
crazy.
Nothing too dangerous. So it was just a bit like typical for me. Like yeah.
Think you beat him?
Yeah. Listen, hear me now, right? At some point, someone who shouldn't beat Eubank's going to beat Eubank.
Yeah.
I think. He's 35, has big breaks in between fights. He's outboxable. I think at some point, someone will beat him that shouldn't be beating him.
I think it's Connor.
Don't know. Don't know. It's hard because then how's Conor looked in his last few fights?
Not great.
Yeah.
When was the last
Big.
time Conor even boxed?
He boxed in the States, didn't he?
Oh, and yeah, that card Johnny was on.
Mm.
That was a while ago, though. Still,
Yeah, well, he's not allowed to fight here at the minute.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How bothered are you guys about that Ben Eubank fight?
Not even a little bit.
Because I'm not at all.
I mean, I watch it because it's fun, and the build-up will be fun, and pre-fight will be fun, and it's going to go off at the weigh-in, and you know Conor's going to do all these. And then,
Let's be honest. It's for both their careers, a bit of a sideshow, isn't it?
yeah,
It's a bit of a sideshow, and that's no disrespect, but it is more detrimental for Eubank than it is for Conor because, well, now Conor's a bit of a villain, isn't he? Like, you know what I mean? Everyone wants to see his demise. Everyone's kind of like sick of him. And
Then at the
that's
same time, so's Eubank.
Yeah,
Like, they both play that villain role.
Yeah, but it's at the minute it's like, who do you hate more?
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
This is not personally to me. This is
even who do you dislike least?
Yeah.
is kind of what
I
it
feel,
is.
I
Isn't
feel
it?
like they're both those kind of boxers where people pay to watch them lose. But
Yeah.
if you've kind of got that on both sides of the ring,
Yeah.
it's like who's actually paying for it?
Yeah.
And it's one of those. It's like, you know, and in my opinion, it's a win-win for Conor because he fights Eubank. They can still sell the whole legacy thing. Oh, it's Conor Ben Eubank free. It's not. I mean, it's Eubank. You know, Ben free. It's not. It's their sons, and realistically,
One of them's 2 weight divisions below the other one.
Realistically, it shouldn't be happening. But you know, the public's bit.
Yeah.
The Conor situation, I'm going to say it's helped. I'm going to say it's helped it because people are still interested in it.
Yeah.
People are still interested. People still want, and if anything, people wanted Conor to beat Eubank, and then as soon as it happened, everyone switched it. And like I said, it's a win-win for Conor. If he loses, he can, you know, knock my weight. You know, it shouldn't happen. Knock my weight. If he wins, well, you know, he's back. You know, up there, and you know, that's not personal. That's how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm looking at it objectively.
I kind of wondered like the amount of money that they must be throwing at Junior for this, because like what you're saying there, the risk is all on Junior. Right, it is all on Junior. If he loses to Conor, he's done. Right,
It's the most he'll make. There's no other fight that he'll make more than a Conor Ben fight, in my opinion. In front of him, if he fights Janabek, Shiraz, any of those, but he won't make this. Lara, he won't make the same. It's the Conor Ben fight, and that's why I believe he's entertaining it, because I don't think Eubank Jr. would entertain it if the money weren't, obviously, like they're prize fighters, but if the money wasn't substantial, he'd be like, no, you failed drug test, go away. Do you know what I mean? If the money weren't substantial, he wouldn't do it.
I mean, like they'll do the cash will be substantial. Objectively, he is the more experienced fighter. He has been a world champion of sorts. He is physically much bigger. Like when you saw them on the night, like Junior is a lot bigger than Conor. And I don't know what Conor was weighing at that point. He can't have been weighing that much, right? Or who knows? Who knows? But I'm just saying he's a lot bigger. Like from that perspective, you're getting paid to beat up a smaller man. Probably it should be all right. But if it's not, you're done. That will be it. That's it. No one cares anymore. You're finished. You never were you can't be 35 calling yourself next gen anymore, can you?
If you was Eubank and they was like, right, you can have Shiraz, Janabek for X amount.
Not doing
or
it.
you can have Conor Ben for 4 times more. So on his
Conor,
weight.
always.
Let's be honest.
What's good business?
Conor all day
And
long.
do you know what I mean? Like Eubank, I know he'll do something like, you know, let's say, imagine the fight happens, he beats Conor Ben, however he does it, he'll probably retire. He probably will. Oh, I've done it now. You know what I mean? Knowing him, like how he portrays, he probably will. But we like, oh, I've done it now, I completed it.
I've done it. I've avenged my dad. Like legacy is complete. You know, multiple times. He'll put out a post. Multiple time world champion. 2-weight. Double IBO strap. Bosh.
But we can all see it now. We can see it. We see it. But yeah, it's a weird one. I don't really. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. Boxing's in a weird place.
What about Fabs and Frazier? Strong.
Devastating. Do you know what? When I watched, so I wouldn't actually watch it live. I was somewhere, and then my mate showed me like the snip of him actually getting knocked out, and I thought, oh, that's devastating. It must have been like that the whole fight. I watched the whole fight. Frazier was doing really well.
He was
doing really, really well, and I think it was in like the clinch or something. He got caught with a left hook and then went onto the ropes, and then it just fell apart in the space of like 10 seconds.
Yep.
But yeah, it was one of the most devastating knockouts I've ever seen.
For which feed did you watch?
I watched it on YouTube and I got
Okay.
back, yeah.
We had the DAZN one, and still they've changed the narrative on Fabio now, and it's like, even though he doesn't have an amateur background, he's still able to do this, so therefore he is really good, right? Where before it was he's limited, he can't do this, he can't do that because of the amateur background. Like it's kind of nice to see, because Fabs is another one. He's an absolute top geezer.
Oh,
Right.
he was class all
And,
week.
and
to
he's
work with.
still a top fighter.
Yeah.
I think Clark's still a top fighter.
In fact, he's only 33.
No, I think he's still a top fighter. I think it's just Fabio was just, he's improved so much.
Yeah.
Fabio, he's honestly improved so much. Like, and that's who is he with? Davison?
He's
Or
with,
is he with-
he was with his boy Rob
Yeah.
and the BD Performance Centre a lot.
Yeah.
But then like you got down there, you got AJ down there, you got TKV down there, you
Moses
got
down
Moses down there, you've got Alloys down there, you got some big boys down there that he can train with. Like it's a good crew.
Yeah, no, I think Clark started really, really well. He started really, really well. And actually, which surprised me at how devastating it ended. But I think, Fabio got an opportunity in that round and just took it devastatingly. Like it was quite scary, because I was showing my mate, I was like, look at this. I showed him the knockout and he goes, that's bad, innit?
Yeah.
And I showed him it again. I went, you see that dent on his face?
Yeah.
See that dent there? That's his jaw detached from his skull.
yeah,
and he
yeah.
was just like, bro. And I was like, yeah.
His jaw was gone. He got rushed straight to hospital
mate.
after. He was fucked.
Yeah, like Fabio Stock's been right. He's another one. He's just been up every time, because every time he's fought, they've said, don't know. Where's his ceiling? Gorman, where's his ceiling? Where's he? Melina, where's his ceiling? You know what I mean? Every
he is.
single person, and he's done well, man. So fair play to him.
See, and now that Ajit geezer's been mandatory with Bacoli.
Ajit.
Yeah.
The global champ.
He's a global champion.
He is a global
He's a
champion.
global champion, a EBU champion. Do you reckon he'll bin that off and then Fabs can go for that?
Yeah, possibly.
Be all right.
Yeah, anything's possible with the heavyweights, isn't it?
I've just noticed that the two Cornish boys are sitting here in October, in a cold October, in shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Well,
like
I've
that.
just,
Something in the
not,
water.
innit?
I've
Something
just
in the
come from
water.
the desert as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
If that's an
Flex.
excuse.
I've just come from the gym, to be fair.
Yeah,
But it is
I
like
respect
that
it.
cool. when you
Yeah.
do wear shorts,
It's shorts all the time.
Ready for the beach at any moment.
Yeah.
Anytime,
Facts.
yeah.
Really?
Something in the water, innit?
It's a lot.
You two are secretly like brothers or something,
Oh, most definitely. Our families are intertwined somewhere.
Yeah,
and cousins. Yeah,
Brother
All
cousins.
connected.
Your mum's your sister.
Connected somehow.
Yeah. So my lot of Cornish, don't worry.
I thought you was all right.
Well, what did we think of Jai?
Quality.
Yeah,
He is
yeah,
next level.
quality.
He's so good. But I thought Massey
Scary,
put
innit?
up a better fight than I thought. He did well for a few rounds and gave it back.
Massey
he
is tough.
didn't fold, but just levels that appetite.
So what is that, Cruiser?
Cruiser, yeah.
So again, I said this to my mate. I said he was like, yeah, Opatai is wicked, but he's going to be in that Usyk. Hear me out. So he's going to be in that Usyk conversation where you're like, well, who's he fight next?
Yeah.
What's he do
I
next?
said the same thing.
Because Usyk, that Cruiser,
Yeah.
he fought everyone.
I said the same thing.
And it's like, well,
Yeah.
what's next? He's got to go. But I don't see Opatai jump into like heavyweight, like, or even what's
wants to,
Bridger?
though.
Bridger?
Bridger.
Because
It
what's
was-
next at Cruiser? Billam Smith.
Billam Smith were undisputed, isn't
Is
it?
Cody still at Cruiser?
No, Cody. I think Cody's going up.
Yeah.
I think-
No,
Like, it's not much-
Cooley's
yeah.
WBC Bridger.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like there's not much there for
No.
him. Like I think he's clean. He's
Well,
that division out. without
He might
even-
as well go undisputed against Billam and then move up. But even then, he's going to be a small heavyweight.
Yeah.
But it's still a
very
missing
small.
belt, isn't there? What's Billam's only got?
No, I think Billam might have to rest after the
I don't think
Raptor fight.
he ain't got three. Rakapor wasn't a world champion.
Well, who's got
Which
the other
one?
one?
Which
now?
one did Billam Smith win?
I thought Billam Smith's got the WBO.
Does he not have? Who's got the IBF?
Jai.
Jai's got the
Jai,
IBF, and Jai's got the Ring Magazine.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Billam Smith's got.
He's only
two.
got one.
Has he?
only
I
got
don't know
one.
where
I
the
think he
others
has
are
only
then.
got one.
Yeah. So I think undisputed is actually.
Well, the thing,
and-
even then, undisputed at Cruiser, like they don't really sell, do they, cruisers?
No, you do that. You do that for the credentials when you go up to heavyweight.
Yeah, that's all. I think that's probably from Eddie's perspective as well. He just wants to get Joe in as good a place so when he does go to heavy, he'll have good rankings. But he's going to be a small heavy.
He's a big kid.
Like when I compared him to Usyk, I didn't mean like talent. Even Jai's talented as hell. But it's just the same trajectory, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like where do you go now? You've tapped out, so you have to go now to heavy.
The next fight is definitely William Smith.
There was talks, I think it was a while ago, about him having the winner of Beterbiev Bivol at cruiser.
Yeah, and Beterbiev wanted to go. He wants to go up to cruiser.
Yeah, so I suppose that could happen.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure. Yeah.
Noel McLean has got a title, WBC World Cruiserweight Champion.
Again, that's that household name. I think on that note, I'm going to end this one. This is going to be a classic balls for us.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Hit stop record, please, dude.